And it's 2 ingredients. So I'm going to measure the last bit of the bread that's coming through. So we'll see what happens. And I've got to find my gloves. I always put these gloves away. Oh, there they are. Okay. Yep, got them. All right, so this is 2 ingredient bread. This is self-rising flour. Let me see if I got to pull this back. And I preheated the oven, so you just heard the beep. So this is the self-rising flour. I just have to add one last bit. And what I'm doing is I'm sifting it. So I have to grab my gloves. Anyway, I'm just putting the last bit of flour in there. Okay. And I'm going to put this away, so I'm out of the way. And I'll have room to work. But I'm just using a little self-rising flour. And then a little bit of Greek yogurt. And they call for vanilla. So it's a cup of vanilla yogurt. Loosely measured. But anyway, I'm just going to sift. And that's what I'm doing now. Whoops. Woo! It's a lot, isn't it? But anyway, you sift it just to make sure that nothing's in there. Sometimes things get into the flour, so you just want to make sure. You see it comes out real nice. All right, so there's the flour. It's all good to go. Now let me just check my stream here. And hopefully this is working. Yeah. Let's go here. But yeah, so anyway, so there's the self-rising flour. And then I got the vanilla yogurt. And it's Greek yogurt. And Drini, hello. Hey, welcome in. I'm back. So I'm starting on this bread. I'm preheating the oven. And I've got the flour. I already sifted it. But I can sift it again. Probably not a bad idea. So just sifting and look at all that. Try not to breathe all that in, but it's all sifted. And it looks like I'm good. Okay, let me go in my control room. There we go. All right. Thanks for popping in. Suzanne, hello. And Yardy Cat, hello. Yay, good to see you. So I'm making this 2 ingredient bread. We'll see how it turns out. So fingers crossed, I've never done it before. Yeah, I'm living on the edge today. So, well, you can use it for whatever you want. You know, you can do it sweet or savory. This asks for, they ask for vanilla yogurt just to give it a little bit of flavor. But I don't know. We're going to see how it works. They've done it, you know, a few people have done it on YouTube. So this is the self-rising flour, and you use like 1 3/4 cups. So that's what that is. Yes. Oh, Joshua Graham, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So they say all you do is you add the yogurt to the self-rising flour and incorporate it. And then you put it in the, whatever that thing is, a baking loaf pan for $3.75, and that's it. So let's try it. I'm going to try it. So here goes the yogurt. Let's see if you can see it that way. Yeah, there we go. There's the yogurt. And you just incorporate it in there. And I'm going to have to scrape this really well. But anyway, there's the yogurt. But this is it. This is a cup of yogurt, Greek yogurt. And you can use like regular yogurt. But I'm trying the Greek yogurt because it was fairly cheap this week. But you never know. I mean, I don't know. This has a little bit less sugar in it because I'm sweet enough already. Sorry, I had to say that. We all could use a little less sugar. So what are you guys up to today? Oh, you made a short clip? Okay, thanks. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully I'm not looking crazy. You never know. All right, so anyway, this is it. So these are the 2 ingredients. I'm just scraping the heck out of this. I may need more yogurt, but we'll see. They don't recommend Greek yogurt, but I saw a couple of recipes, so I'm sort of going with it. Let me see if I can put it this way, and hopefully you can see. But there's the yogurt in the middle. I'm just going to incorporate it and then knead it and call it a day, and put it in the pan. So this is pretty simple. I'm going to try it for the first time, and hopefully it'll be good. So this is definitely living on the edge, and I think I could use more yogurt. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I put it away because it's kind of warm today. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, it is coming together pretty nice. It almost looks like a biscuit. But I have a feeling I might need just a little bit more. Yikes. I have to go to the fridge. I had a feeling, but this looks good. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Let me just grab the fridge. Yes. Oh, you made biscuits. Now, how were they? Ooh. This is low fat. Whatever low fat means. I'll show you real quick. Let me grab it. I better grab more because I'm looking at this and I'm going, this looks a little dry. So let's see. Yeah, let me try this. This one is non-fat. This has, well, yeah, it says non-fat, whatever that means. And then no artificial flavors, gluten-free. And yeah. So, see what happens. You know, like I said, all this stuff has a little bit of sugar in it, so it is what it is. I could have done the plain, which maybe next time I will do the plain, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of on the edge. Do I do the plain? Do I not do the plain? But I think maybe the plain might be better. I'm gonna get new gloves. I don't know what I do with my gloves. It's like you put them out and then they end up in the trash. So anyways, I'll put my hands in the gloves. I washed them, but you know, I'd rather not. I hate putting my hands in stuff. Whoops. But as you see, but look at the texture looks good. Yeah. I have one of these scrapers. Yeah, it's not bad. Let me see. I'm going to knead it a little bit. See, the problem with bread is you don't want to over knead it because it gets very tough if you're not careful. But I'm going to put just a little more yogurt in because I can see this is looking pretty dry. Get a new spoon here. Yeah, I've never done this with yogurt, so we'll see. Greek yogurt. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. I put like a tablespoon, and then we'll just see what happens. I'm going to incorporate it a little bit. But I think this does look pretty good. It's looking okay. But it is a little drier than I would like it to be. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put just a little bit more. But I think it's good. Yeah, this is looking good. This looks like biscuit dough. Yeah. All right. Just a little bit more. Put a little bit more in there. Yeah, they said a cup, but I said, I don't know. This is a 1 3/4 cups of self-rising flour. And the self-rising flour has the baking powder and all that already in there. So this is nice. You don't have to measure anything else. Oh, but this is looking pretty good. All right, so I'm going to start kneading it. Yes. I like it. Yeah, this texture looks pretty good. Let me see if I can show you that. Yep, looks good. All right. So we'll try it and we'll see how it goes. And I have my pan already lined up. I put parchment paper in there. And I forget how long this takes to cook. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. But they just said 375. So I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. And we'll go from there. And we'll see what happens. So fingers crossed. All right, here goes. Yes. See how it goes. And I'm going to try not to work this too much. Oh, this is really cold. I can feel it through the gloves. But anyway, there it is. Yeah, it's looking good. Just gonna... It's nice. Okay. See if I can get this into a ball. Yeah. Living on the edge. So, what are you up to today, Suzanne? Anything exciting? Or is it the usual? Oh, yeah, did you try your recipe? That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, how's your... Any of those recipes in the cookbook? Yeah. Let's see. And see, I'm going to have to make some again. Yeah, I think it's better. Because I feel like, you know, yeast is kind of a pain if you're into, I mean, I don't mind using yeast bread, but I just rather, you know, I would just rather not have to mess around with it. Because yeast is hard because sometimes if your kitchen's not the right temperature, you can get some weird results. You know what I mean? But you want it to rise, and you want it to be the right temperature. So sometimes for me, in the wintertime, it feels like I always have more trouble. Summertime, sometimes it can get too hot, and then it gets kind of wet, and it melts, which I hate. Hate that so much when that happens. But that's happened to me a couple times when I've cooked live. It just got too warm in the kitchen. But it doesn't take, doesn't take much. But, all right, let's see. Hopefully this is, I don't know if I want to put just a little more in there. Like one person made this and they didn't measure. They just sort of felt their way. And I think they're right. I think you sort of have to see what's happening. Just missed this little corner here. Just a little bit more. And I think this will be good. Yep. All right. And I think, but the texture is looking good to me anyway. Yeah, because that's always the thing with bread. If the texture is stinky, then it's no good. Like, it makes it less exciting, You want it to be soft, but yet not, or not too hard, And let's see how this goes. Whoops, I'm losing my glove. Okay, let me just get this in here, and I'll put it on the counter once I just get this a little bit more incorporated. But it's almost ready. And the one guy whose recipe I saw, his looked pretty dry, and I was like, just a little more liquid, I think it just needed. But I can see that once this yogurt, it's definitely got a nice texture. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more little dab, and then I think I'll be happy with it. I'll like it better. Oops, sorry about the ding there. Let's see. You've done yeast-based dough in the refrigerator. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've done that. But I think it's better, like, when you do it and you let it sit out, and, like the pizza guys do, and the bakeries, you see they let it rise a couple of times, and it comes out really nice. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is good. I got to put a little bit of flour on this counter, and I'll show you. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm going to close this up. So this is the yogurt. Let me see how this tastes. It's like sweet sour cream. So this is Greek yogurt. It's not bad though. Okay. All right. Not bad. This is a brand I've never tried, so. All right, I'm going to put it on this. I have this little thing on the counter there. Move this over here. Put just a little bit of flour on the counter. Then we'll see how this goes here, just so it doesn't stick. And then what I did was I put paper in a loaf pan. And this is one of those silicone loaf pans. And hopefully this looks pretty good. All right, let's see how this looks. Just trying to fold it in there, but there it is. Yep. All right. So how are you feeling, Drini, wherever you are, if you're still with us? And how are you guys feeling? Yeah. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming in. So you can see my madness up close here. All right. So there it is. Put it on the counter. So there it is. It's looking pretty good. Not bad. I'm kind of digging this. So I'm loving this recipe. Yeah, and if you just Google it, there's about 3 different two ingredient bread recipes. There's a one that has whole milk, I saw, one that has Greek yogurt, and one that has non-Greek yogurt. So we'll see which one's better. The one recipe did not recommend the Greek yogurt, but I think that one's a little less sugary compared to the other yogurt, but there's some sweetener in here, so I'm not happy that I bought that with sweetener, but I was afraid to try the the plain, just for fear that the vanilla will give it a little bit of flavor. But look at that. That's not bad. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to let it rest for a minute, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that looks pretty good. It's not too dry. It's not too wet. Just kind of in the middle. All right, now. We're looking good. Let's see. Shelly, hello. Don't forget the thumbs. Thank you. Yarny Cat. And JHK, hello. Well, not cookies. This is actually just bread. So I'm going to try it. So we'll see. It's a 2-ingredient bread. So check it out on YouTube and any of those food websites. You know, like there's one called All Recipes. That's one of the more famous ones. And then there's others, but a lot of people are trying this 2-ingredient bread. So that's what I'm doing today, and then we'll see how it turns out. Like I've never done this before, so this is all brand new. Oh, Shatika Woods. Yes, it does smell well. It smells really good. And hi, Laura. Hello from Alaska. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania. Hopefully, I didn't make it outside today. Mine. Shelly. You're so funny. Uh-oh. That's my computer doing. Uh-oh. Don't do that to me. It's running out of steam. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna try to make it in a loaf shape here. I'm gonna just so you try not to work the bread too much because it gets tough. Anytime you have any kind of dough, you don't want to mess with it too much. So I'm just gonna sort of form it into a loaf, and there it is. Now this is only a cup and 3/4 of flour. One of the recipes had 3. But I think 3 cups is too much. Every time I've made bread and I've had 3 cups, it always goes to waste. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But there it is. All right, so I'm gonna stick it in the oven and see what happens. And fingers crossed. And then we'll chit chat. I don't know how long this is supposed to cook. We'll find out together. All right, so the oven's at 375 and it's hanging out. And I'll shove this in the sink real quick. But that's it. So if this comes out well, I'll be like, woohoo! I'll be excited. All right, I'm going to put this in the sink, and then we'll get this out the way. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. All right. Let's see how everybody's doing here. Okay. Let me see if Mr. IBringit is around. Okay, let's come a little closer. All right, so need smaller. They are big. And I have a little, oh, you're from Indiana. So Yarny Cat's from Indiana. I know Shelly's in Michigan. JHK Reborn. I love cooking, but my go-to bread is 2-part flour, 1 part water, and some dry yeast. Same for pizza dough. Not fancy, but it works. Yeah, it is delicious. Yes. Yeah, I do enjoy that. And let's see, when you cook your own bread, you use iron cast for 30 minutes with the lid on. 15 more minutes with no lid to get a crust. Wow. Yeah, see, I don't do a lot of bread. I should. And what do you think about 2-ingredient from a YouTuber's Pam cooking? 2 cups of flour and 1 large pint of vanilla yogurt to make bread. Yeah, see, everybody does it slightly different. Now, I haven't seen hers, but I know she's one of the people I think I ran across when I was looking on there. Yeah, she does a lot of good stuff on hers. But she did a large pint. Yeah, that's a lot. And this is what is this? This is not a pint. 32 ounces. I think a pint is it 8 ounces? It's been a while. I have to look that up. I can't remember. Yeah. So that's interesting. Oh, hey, girl, Dad. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, so I think you probably do need more Greek yogurt because it was a little dry. Like, it was a little drier than I wanted it to be, so I had to add more. But thanks to Shatika. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm trying this 2-ingredient bread. We'll see how it comes out. And I got to see how long it needs to cook. I don't know. Oh, gives it a nice crust. Okay. Let's see, Sweet Pea Sid. Yeah. So you do yours open. Let me make sure how he said that. He said, use cast iron with a lid on, then 15 more minutes with no lid to get a crust. Nice. So interesting. So yeah, I'm using this silicone pan. I don't know. They're not my favorite, but we'll see what happens. But I did line it with parchment, so it shouldn't stick. It should come right out and gives a nice crust. And that recipe's on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Shatika. That's cool. So we'll see how it goes. Pint is it 16? Ooh, so that's half of this. Okay, so I did do the right. Okay, thank you. Yeah, 8 ounces is a cup. 16 ounces is a pint. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I can never get that straight. One would think by now I would have that straight, but I don't. But the self-rising flour, do you guys ever buy that? That's one of the things I don't buy frequently. But the thing that's nice about it is you can make biscuits out of this, and you don't have to add anything really to it. Although, does it say, like I'm looking at this, this is like, I have a generic one here. So it's got, yeah, oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in here. But it has, yeah, the baking powder and the baking soda is in here already. And then, yeah, that's it. So they put it in there for you, plus the flour. And that's the difference between the self-rising and the other stuff. Yeah. So, oh, okay, Sweet Pea Sid says all-purpose. She does. Yep. And then Yarny Cat does, okay, self-rising. Nice. And then JHK said he buys a lot of pints, but they disappear quickly somehow. You're like that song. And then Shatika buys self-rising. All right. That's good. See, I bake a lot, so I have both. And you really don't have to do both, but, I just happen to have some. And I bought some. I think it was, like, usually if it's on sale, I just buy it. Got flour on my nose. There we go. So, yeah, you can tell this is real cooking. I'm not playing around here. Oh, what's the difference? So, self-rising flour has baking powder and baking soda in it, already added. So, you don't have to do anything regarding that. And usually they use it for biscuits. But I don't know what else they use it for. I mean, you can do bread. Like, I'm looking on the back of this thing. And this has a buttermilk biscuit recipe. And you just need, but then they say you're adding sugar, baking soda, salt, and shortening. Oh, okay, in here. And then buttermilk. And then butter. Oh my gosh, this is like, it's like butter, more butter, sugar, and more sugar. But that's what's in these biscuits that they have on the back of here. And, yeah, it's weird. And then the other recipe they have on the back of here is jalapeno cheddar beer bread, which I'll tell you what that is in a second. Let's see. So that's the difference. And then wheat flour. Yes, I've tried wheat flour, and it was kind of the same. I mean, the only thing is it was a little darker. But for me, it was about the same texture. And I just made bread. And I think I made a couple of cakes with it. Although wheat flour, like whole wheat, is probably not the best for a cake. But yes, homemade buttermilk biscuits. That's right. And did I ever bake with your grandma? That's how you learn, making cookies when you're 12. Nice. No, so actually it's more my mother. My grandmother didn't like to bake, but she cooked. But my mother was a baker. So I did a lot of good stuff. We made a lot of cookies, which, I got to walk away from the cookies. Yes. Yeah, we got to stay away from the cookies. It's tempting, though. You know what I mean? Yes. Love cookies, but, yeah, it's a sad thing. But that's cool. Yep. So there we go. Oh, let me just check the temp. I don't remember how long I'm supposed to cook this, so this is what I got to look at real quick. I have to go I think I have to get my cord to my computer. Shame on me. I did a bad thing here. Okay, this says how long, how many minutes. Let's see, carbs, main course. Doesn't say how long to cook this. Well, we'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Let's see, corn pone, fried bread, old school. Yes. Yes. Let me see if I can find this. There's black and white cookie, like half plain, half cocoa. Very tasty. Oh, and are you talking about fried cornbread, Shatika? I think you are. Yeah, I've heard like hot water. I don't know what the difference is with the cornbread. See, and I don't make that as much as I used to. My family sort of likes it, but I don't do as much with the cornbread as I used to. Yeah. Okay, come on. How many? Give us a shout if you like the recipe. Well, where's the beginning? Greek yogurt. It says, you can leave it in the fridge for up to 4 hours. And where is the cook time? Pop-Tarts. Oh, and they say you can use this for Pop-Tarts, bagels, pizza crust, and cinnamon buns. Yeah, hot water cornbread. That's what I thought you meant. Yep. Okay, now where's the baking? I guess we'll see, won't we? Oh, man. Yeah, my screen's doing a thing. Come on. You little turkey. Let's see, instructions. Sift flour. Yeah, I did that. How many minutes? It doesn't say. I can't find it. Oh, wow. This is terrible. Why? See, and there's ads on this thing, so it's like annoying. Oh, so Seminola. Yeah. Now, have you tried the Seminola flour? For the yes to make pasta. Yeah, it's kind of yellow. I forget what they put in it, but it's very very yellow. It's got a yellow tint to it, and it seems to be a little less chalky. You know how like white flour is very chalky. Yeah, but I've used it to make pasta, but I swear my pasta was like was not I was not a fan. It was okay, but I would have done I don't know. I wasn't as happy with that as you know thought I could have done better. Yeah. It was so, yeah, I wasn't happy with it, but it is what it is. Let's see. Spoon biscuits. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Seminola. I have to see if I can look this up here. Yeah, I have all these ads that are streaming on my other computer. 2 ingredient. Yes. Make it gluten free. Come on. It says 20 minutes. 17 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's good. Finally, it was like buried in there. I had to look for it. I'm going to take a little peek here. Let me turn my light on. Take a little peek. See how this looks here. Okay. No, it's not done. It's been in there about 6 minutes or something. Yes. So that's it. Okay. All right, so we got it. Personally, 17 to 20 minutes. All right, we'll see what happens. But she did a pint. Interesting. All right. So I'm going to close that window there because that window is freezing up. You don't like that? Yes. Come on. But that's good. And, oh, yes, JHK. Yep. Homemade pasta is hard. Yes. You got to put a lot of effort for the dough. And the best thing that works, they have those machines that extrude it for you. Those are the best. Like, you can do it by hand, but I think that there's a skill and an art that I have not mastered. So, yes, there's that. Let's see, anything else? So let's try 17 minutes. That'll be probably in about another 10, 12 minutes. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just gonna take a look. It's looking pretty good though. All right now, this isn't bad. So this is easy. So this is something that we can all do. And you know how the bread in the stores is really scary. I'm gonna read you the ingredients. I'm gonna grab some bread. All right, here's the scary. No, of course, I shouldn't even buy this, but here we go. Homemade pasta. Yeah. It's great, though. But it's fun to make. It is. You tried and failed. Yes. You got to work it, then put it in the fridge overnight. Then you might have good pasta. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, you thought it was fun. Okay, Yarny Cat. Yeah, no, I think the idea of it's fun, but I swear. Okay, this is the bread from Aldi. Now this is not the best for you, but here it is. So these are the ingredients. It's not that many, okay? But anyway, it's enriched flour, which is what they say. Whole wheat's probably better. But there's malted barley flour, water, yeast, sugar, and depending on the oil. And they say you can get one of the following 4 oils. So it's got some canola, soybean, and it may have vegetable oil. So that's the only thing. But you see, like, there's a lot going on in these. The biscuits. Yeah. Oh, so you haven't tried the pasta? Yeah, pasta's hard. Yeah, my husband and I tried, and just getting the shapes right is hard. But they have that like Play-Doh dough machine that you can buy. That's good for doing dough or pasta. Yeah, and that's a good way. It helps you out getting the shapes right. So, but biscuits are good. Yeah, biscuits are delicious, and they're easy, and there's not a whole lot to biscuits. You know what I mean? So it's probably a better bread to eat if you're gonna eat bread at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. Let's see what else we have here. Yes, you found it fun, but that's cool. Yeah, biscuits are great. They're awesome. I'm going to have to plug in my computer and grab my other one. Shame on me. I did a bad thing. Let me see if I can get this going here. Yeah, I forgot to plug in. I'm like, shame on me. But let's see. We're gonna see. We're gonna let this ride out, and hopefully, sorry to make you dizzy there. There we go. Put that back. Oh, yeah, this is looking pretty good. All right. Oh, can you make? Is that gnocchi with just a spoon to shape it? But that's potato. Yes, gnocchi. Yeah, that's easy to make. That's about the easiest one. But if you try to do like spaghetti or a linguine, like linguine's really tricky. You got to roll that real thin and then cut them in those perfect shape. It's hard. Yeah, it takes a little time. Yes. Oh, you tried making pierogies? Yeah, pierogies are tough. Oh, flour tortillas. I need to try that. Now, the other thing you can make with this recipe is naan. If you know what naan is, the Indian food. Yeah, that's pretty. The Indian bread is pretty good. Yes, but I'm gonna try. I mean, like I said, if this comes out pretty tasty, I'll be more open to trying other stuff because it doesn't look hard. Yes, they do. Yeah, Italians have great cuisine. They know. They know it's so good, right? And they show the people rolling that dough out. They get it. But I think the Seminola flour in the United States, we don't really get. We don't tend to get the Seminola flour like we should. Yes. Yeah, they have great stuff. And it's more or less healthy. I mean, it's funny, like a lot of, like I knew a lot of Italians that, their family was off the boat and they say they hate pasta. And I'm like, really? But they eat it a lot. They eat it a lot. That's the problem. Yeah, they eat a lot of pasta. Yes. So that's a whole thing. But I love pasta. I could probably eat it every day. Yep. And I don't know if you remember Uno, he comes in the channel sometimes. He said he eats spaghetti every day. And I said, really? I could probably eat spaghetti every day. Yeah. Oh, you've been to Italy once. That's what JHK Reborn saying. But the greatest food. Oh, or maybe tried to Japan. Oh, yeah. Now, Asian cuisine is good. Yeah. I would eat all of that. Yes. I enjoy all the food, really. There's very little that I don't like. Oh, yeah, this is looking good. It's got a nice... Now, I didn't put a nice... I should have put a little egg white on there, but... Yes. Oh, protein. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see. So maybe I could have put some egg white on there just to give it a little bit of a crust. But, we're going to see what happens, We're going to try it just the way they explain it, and then, we can tweak it for next time if I end up doing this again. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jonathan. Good to see you. Crossover Paranormal Society. Good to see you. Oh, the oven's at 375, so it's a little warm. I'm kind of going. Yeah, they said 375. One said 350. One said 375. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. But it's going. It's going pretty fast. And I think next time I might even put just a little bit more yogurt. Oh, Celsius? No, that would be... Oh, darn. I got to fix my computer's dying. I'm going to have to plug it in. But I could check it for you. Yeah, 375. I used to know how to do the conversion. And because I haven't been in school in a while, my brain's all gone. Okay, let me plug in my computer and then we'll figure it out. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. All right, let me plug in real quick. Then I can tell you. Let me see if I can do it this way. I know. Yeah, math is hard. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if this works. So 375. Oops. I don't want to go there. So 375 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Here we go. So it is... Oh, it's 190. Yep, 191 almost degrees Celsius. Yeah, 190.556. That's crazy. That's an odd number. You know what I mean? 190 point, yeah, 556. Wow, that's crazy. All right, I'm taking a look. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, it's so warm. I'm like starting to sweat. But here we go. Turn this around here. So there's the oven there. See that? But that's looking pretty good. But I probably should keep that closed. Yes. Look at all the flour and my watermelon. Okay. Yeah, so there it is. All right. I have to go plug this sucker in. It's gonna die. It's gonna die. Yes. And let's see. Thanks, Suzanne. I put my bread on 200, then raised the temp the last 15 minutes. Oh, thank you. That's good. That's good to know. All right. Thank you so much. All right, let me go plug in before my thing dies. Now I'm in the dark. I'm just going to plug it in and go back in the other room. Yes. So, yeah, let me plug this sucker. I hate to lose right now I got my stream going in the background. So I hate to lose it while it's going. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, see, so you're baking. See, I didn't know you were a baker, JHK. That's good. All right, so that's going. All right, I'm going to grab my other device. We're going to go in the other room again. Keep an eye on the thing. Yeah, this one's charged up. But yeah, I was working on some stuff this morning, and boy, I'll tell you, you get about 8 hours, and then that computer's done. It's over. All right, let me come in here now. That's good. And, all right, let's see how this goes here. But it smells good. It smells like bread. You know, it's got that bread aroma. There's my pots and pans hanging up. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to go on this other one here. Uh-oh, let me see. Oh, JHK, yeah, he can tell you. Let me see. Oh no. So JHK's being naughty. So you're in Sweden. Yep. I'm going to have to hide that. I can't put that on there. JK, you can't call yourself that. That's not nice. Okay. He's in Sweden. Now, you still karaoke-ing these days? Or how's it going? Yeah. I haven't been karaokeing as much lately. So I said one day. Yes. You only troll it. Yeah, he trolls himself. That's funny. Yes. All right, me go in this way now. All right. You only troll yourself. That's funny. Sorry, haha, I only troll myself. And you still sing. Okay. That's good. All right. So we got you. All right, so anyway, I got you in here. But this is looking good. I think this is going to be decent. But now, it's like I just ate, so I'm not really hungry. I just ate like a half of an egg, which is like nothing. I wasn't hungry today. Oh, do you make Swedish meatballs? Oh, that is a good question. Let's see. You got to tell us. And what's the secret? Swedish meatballs. Oh, okay. He's saying not recently, Suzanne, but very easy. Okay. Is there like a liquor in there? Is there some kind of alcohol in Swedish meatballs? Like I taste sort of a tangy something or other in there. You can tell us. Yeah, because we have the IKEA store. My husband and I used to go there. If you ever find yourself near an IKEA early in the morning, they do breakfast. And they have the Swedish meatballs like for lunch and dinner, but for breakfast they do, you can get like scrambled eggs and bacon. Oh, loingoberries. Oh, yes, I have had those. Yep. But I feel like there's like maybe white wine or something in with the meat, but I'm not sure. Like I taste sort of a tangy something or other in there, but you can tell me. I could be wrong. Tell Kelly recipes she can make for us. Okay. You have to go to IKEA. I know. But we went there one time. Now, this was before COVID hit. They used to have a breakfast that was $2. And you would get toast, an egg, a couple pieces of bacon, and something else. They put the longer berries in there, too. And it was good. Oh, maybe... Oh, maybe IKEA should hire a new shelf. Yeah, no, you don't want to go to IKEA. Yes. Hey, Miguel, who knows? Good to see you. Yes, welcome in. Yeah, so I'm doing my bread. We'll see. I don't know. I did not set a timer for this, so we're really gonna. We're gonna find our way. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes. It's looking good though. Yes. All right. Now let me see something here. That is hilarious. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So how are the chickens? Miguel's got the chickens going over there. Yeah. Let's see. You're gonna enjoy a $1 hot dog and a $3 meatball, right? That's the only reason why I want to go to IKEA is just to get the meatballs for real. And we get them, from time. Well, we haven't been there in a couple of years, but they opened. IKEA opened their headquarters not far from our old house, so that's why the store was a little bit nicer because they had all the executives were in there, the American executives, I guess. But it was good. Yes. Oh, you won't drive on the Jersey Turnpike. Um, in the early morning to go to IKEA. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I used to drive that, and that's terrible. Yeah, I would drive from like five. They changed the numbers, but I used to go from 5A or something to eight, eight, 8 or 9, and then get off. And boy, that was crazy. And when it has that two split area, it's crazy. Let's see. Oh, Miguel is experimenting. Okay. Do I know Ingvar? Well, not personally, but I remember him. Yeah. He used to make commercials. Yes. Yeah, I got to get rid of this Facebook thing. I don't know. I forgot to turn it off. Nightbot. It is what it is. Let's see. I'll see if I can get in there. Yeah, that's funny. Yes. Ingvar. Yeah, he seemed like he was pretty chill. Now, I haven't seen him in like 20 years. I remember like when they first got over here, I guess might have been 90 something or other. Yeah, he seemed pretty chipper. And I was like, okay, I see you, Ingeborg. Yes. Okay, I think we're good here. I mean, I'm going to have to fix this Nightbot. It's driving me crazy. Let's see. I'm going to fix this timer. I hate waiting. Let's see. Yeah, Ingeborg's chilling. I know. I wish I could like come up with a good idea like that. But I think their furniture is really hard to put together. What do you guys think? I think it's terrible, but a lot of people love it. I'm just kind of like, it's okay. Yep. Let me see. Custom. No, I want to do timers. Yeah, let me fix this timer. Because my Facebook command is not working. And it's getting on my nerves. Let's see. Facebook. Where are you? Facebook. Where is it? Ashley Kelly. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this is crazy. Maybe it's this one here. But let's check on the bread. Oh, it might be this one. Okay. I'll fix this because this is getting on my nerves. Custom. Let's get rid of this Facebook. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. Okay. Oh, you like to do puzzles, so you like to build your own furniture. Oh, that's cool. So I've never done that. I'm not very, I'm not really a good mechanical person. And so my husband's like, go ahead and make that. And I'm going, you sure you want me to like, wreck whatever the item is? And so I don't want to do that. I'm going to just try to poke it with a sharp fork and see if this is okay. And I hope that this goes right. This is not real brown. And the guy, oh yeah, there's a little bit more to go. Yeah, the guy who made this, his was pretty pale also. So it looks like I'm following just right in his footsteps here. Yeah, keep trying different things. Okay, I will, Suzanne, for sure. Yeah, I'm just really bad with machinery. And I'm embarrassed like when I break stuff all the time. Not on purpose, but like I don't want to use somebody else's tools and then break them and then have them get mad. Yeah. So that's the whole big thing there. Let's see. Yes. Yes. I have a test. Okay. So why is this not working? I don't know. It's like weird. We don't know. Yep. Default. And timer. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But keep trying. Yeah, I will. And that's kind of what I'm playing around with on YouTube. This is sort of my laboratory. Yes, my lab. You guys are like the. Oh, YouTube looks fine. Okay, good. Oh, did you take cooking advice from TikTok? You should trust your chat more. No, I do trust you much better. Yeah, TikTok's weird. We don't go on there because of the. Well, I heard about them messing with your stuff, so I just leave it alone. I try not to use TikTok, but a lot of people like it. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Plus, I love like all the bad dancing. For me, it's the bad dancing. All right, so I took care of that. Let's see. Okay, cool. But that is funny. Uh oh, what did he say? He's bad. Uh oh. Now, what does that mean? LOL. Oh, LOL. Okay, there it is. It was confused. It said it was hiding your message, Suzanne. That's funny. Yeah. So, but no TikTok. Yeah, I'm the only one who's not on TikTok. I probably should be, but nah. Yeah, no TikTok for me. Let's see. All right, so we've been on for a little bit. And let's see, I'm going to get a toothpick. Well, I'm going to use this fork. I can use this fork. It's looking good. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to crack it open. Still looking good. It's a little dry on the top there. That's looking good. I got flour everywhere there. That's looking good. And that's what this guy's look like. Yeah. Yeah, no TikTok for you either. Yep. I don't blame you. Yeah, that's what they said that they kind of data mine your computer. And I'm like, ooh, gosh, that's scary. I said, we have enough, I said, we get enough like with Instagram, they're always messing around in your stuff. And I hate that. Like, I'm like, just let us have fun. And so let's see, a few more minutes. We've been on about 47. Oh, TWP Popcorn. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm making this bread. Now, we're going to see how it comes. I'm going to take it out in a couple seconds. Still a little bit raw for my taste. So I'm going to see how this goes and then fingers crossed. But we'll see. But it's looking good. So what are you up to today? Let me see. Oh, what the heck? You know what? Yeah, I forgot these silicone things do take longer to cook. Yeah, they do. Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna, sorry, this is all up my nose here. Oh, it's almost done. Yeah, I'm gonna give it, about 8 more minutes. Yeah, these, so the silicone baking pans, they always take about 10 or 15 minutes longer, give or take, than the real pans. So maybe next time I'll do a metal pan, that might be better. But I tried this, I had this silicone loaf pan, and I have, I bought these way back, like, I forget what year I bought these things. But I bought a bunch of them. And, like, I don't know if you've seen these guys. But I found this, I think at Michael's or one of those. It was, like, on clearance. But this is Valentine's Day. You can make little cakes. And these are cool, but the problem is sometimes getting stuff out of these is tough. So you really have to work it to get out of there. But the nice thing is you can roll this up, and it doesn't take up as much space in your cabinets as like real, baking pans and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's yucky. Oh, if it's yucky, make it into French toast. That my husband loves that. And are you making sandwiches? Good question. I don't know. Yes. Let's see. That's Timu's job. Something for free and get scammed for all your private life. Yes. Is anybody else like wondering about Timu? Like, I don't even want to go there. Yeah, I think that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, these people are like, giving their lives away for this cheap junk. That's my opinion. Oh, there's Chris Gilbert. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yes. And then Suzanne's saying to, well, JHK is saying to Suzanne, even if you make the French toast like pancake batter and fry the bread. Oh, wow, you could actually. Yes. Oh, use the bread in tomorrow's live? Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'm just afraid it's going to turn into like it always turns into a brick. Like, have you ever made bread at home? Because there's no preservatives, so in 24 hours it's done. It is so done. Oh, hey, there's Isella. Good to see you. Welcome in, Crafts and Dolls. Hello. How are you feeling today? Hopefully you're doing well. Yes. All right, well, we'll see what happens. I said, I guess there's no more. Suzanne, I told my husband about what you said. You know, our favorite place is Wawa, one of them. And Suzanne's like, are you having any hoagies today, Kelly? And I thought that was hilarious. Oh, you're waiting for the vet call. Dog being fixed. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Oh, this looks pretty good. Wondering, do I want this just a little more? Yeah, just a little more. Yeah, I tried to make it moist. Even though my kids hate that word. I think it's hilarious. Oh, okay. So no Timu either. That's what Suzanne's saying. And yep, Isella's lurking. Good. And then she said she's good. Okay. And then JHK saying, that's for sure. Homemade bread is great, but if you don't eat it in a day, it's stale and old. Yep. You can use it as a weapon. It gets really hard. Yep. And I just came back from Wawa. Best gasoline. Oh, okay. See, the Wawa around me raised the prices. So you're in the cheap state. You're lucky. Yeah. Wawa just like they they're like maybe 5 cents higher now. They used to be 5 cents cheaper. Now they're 5 cents higher. So how dare they? I'm very sad. Oh, and Isella saying, I just found out that English muffins are flour, yogurt, baking soda, and salt. Cooked on the stovetop. See, my husband likes those. I need to learn how to make them. Okay. Yeah, there's not much to them. And they taste kind of like, to me, they taste like that. They're very bland, but they have kind of this, I don't know, I'm not a fan of the texture. And so I like to heat them up, heat them up, like toast them really well. Yeah. But eating them like out the packet, ooh, yeah, it's kind of weird. So that's great. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to plug in. Yes. Let me plug in for a second. Sorry about my nose there. Okay, here we go. Did you say cheapskate or cheap state? Well, cheap state. So New Jersey is a little bit cheaper with their gasoline. I forget why, but they don't pay as much compared to other states, which is nice. And then they also pump the gas for you, whereas where I'm in Pennsylvania, they make you pump your own gas, which is not hard, but it's annoying. Like, if you're dressed up, you don't want to have, no. Like if you spill some gasoline on there by mistake, you know what I mean? So they have people come out to your car, they wipe your windows, and they pump the gas for you, which is nice. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so New Jersey's great. Like, for example, New Jersey, it used to be like 99 cents. Well, this is back away, but it was like 99 cents a gallon when I was working in New Jersey. And then Pennsylvania was like 125 or something like that. At the time where New Jersey was 99. So that's crazy. Yeah. It's like 30% more or more than that. Oh, gallons. So liter, let's see, it's 4 liters to a gallon, kind of. Yeah, so that's how it goes. Yeah, so a liter, yeah, so it'd be 2 times 4, it'd be $8 a gallon. Wow. That's pretty expensive. Yeah, so 1 liter is almost $2. Yeah, that's pricey. Yeah. But New Jersey was about a 30% cheaper when I was going over there, back and forth across states. Yeah. Sis. Yep, but that's it. And I got annoyed. But anyway, good to see you, Michelle. We're baking bread. If only I can talk. And hopefully it will. It's looking good though. It's almost done. Oh yes. It smells really good though. I will say. Yeah, petrol is expensive in Europe. That is right. Yes. And what else do we have here? That's it. Yep. So I'll give it a couple more seconds and I'll show it to you. And I have to let it cool before I like pop it out. But I've got it in a loaf pan and it's lined with parchment paper. And have you guys ever used parchment paper for your baking? It makes things come out a lot easier. But it does get stuck on the bottom, you know, so you have to peel it off. Oh, Michelle loves it. Yeah, fresh baked bread with butter. Mmm. Yeah, that's all we use here is butter. A good talk. Baking bread is good. Baking bread means you get along with your enemies, right? Well, very few people don't like bread, right? And let's see. And then Crafts and Dolls is saying, I made some, let's see, no bread from a mix. One I got in Oregon. Truly not bread. See, why do people try to, you know, they try to be healthy? Like, you can't. Like, you just have to make the bread. Like, stop playing. Yeah, I agree. And parchment is essential for baking brownie. Yeah, they never come out the little thing, right? Yes. Truly not bread. I love it. Isella, that's great. I love it. All right, well, let's see what happens here. I'm going to unplug for a second. Yeah, my phone's running down. Great. I'm going to see. All right, so let me put this here. And I'm trying to pull this out. So sorry about my hands there. There we go. All right, let's see what happens. I should have, let me grab my other thing here. Got two of these. Make sure this is done. Hopefully it is. I don't know. It's going to be close. But it smells really good. Ooh. So anyway, I have to put the, I think this could use a couple more seconds. Yeah, so like I said, when you use these silicone things, it does take longer to bake. So, let's see. I'm just going to stab it, especially like right in the middle. Ooh, not bad. Okay. I could use like a couple more minutes, but you know, this is looking good. I'll show it to you. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do so I don't burn my hands? I'm going to do this. All right, here we go. Here we go. So there it is. That looks pretty good, right? Yes. Oh, thank you, Shatika. That's funny. But there it is. Yeah, I stabbed it a little bit. But like when I tested it before, a little bit came off on my fork there, so I had to wait. But I think it's okay. It's got a nice crust on it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right now. Okay. Looking yummy. I think it's good. I think I might just leave it alone. You know, sometimes you don't want to mess with it. Look at all the flour. So much mess here. Let me see. I'm going to go in here again. Yeah, nothing came off. So I guess it's done. All right, let me turn this off. Stop. Yes. Oh, Granny D, hello. Sorry about my messy counter here, but I just made some bread. 2-ingredient bread, and it looks good. All right, butter and honey. Mmm. I'm going to have to try that bread. I will slice and freeze and heat and eat. That's a good idea. So there it is. It's like, what? So you can do this. So what I used was, I did use a pint of Greek yogurt, and they say to use vanilla. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little piece. Mr. IBringit, I think he's upstairs. He's relaxing, so I'm going to have to get a knife here. But I'll try a little piece here. And I should get a little, let me get a plate. Oh, all right, hang on. Oh, yes. Did you sprinkle flour on top before I bake? I did. Yep. So that's why it's a little pale. And it looked like the guy whose recipe I borrowed. Well, let me just get a little plate here. And then, gotta get a different color. See, I was gonna use, of course I get a white plate. But we'll see. I'm gonna cut a little piece here. I'm just gonna cut a little piece on the end. But this looks pretty good. Yeah, and it is tender. So that's the whole thing. You don't wanna oh, it's hot. Woo, hot. Should probably let it rest. But let me cut a little piece here. Come on. Okay. Woo, there it is. Look at the heat. That's crazy. Yeah, probably should let it rest, but you know, just for experimental purposes, this is pretty good. And let me see if I can put it up. There we go. Uh-oh, so I don't drop it. So there it is. It's smoking. It's looking good. Uh-oh, this way. There we go. Yeah, it's good. All right now. So I'm going to try just a little corner here. Just to taste it. It's good. It has a little bit of it's not sweet, but it has a little hint of sweet because you use the vanilla yogurt. I'm gonna try some butter. This is for Suzanne. I think she was the one. Or was it Shatika? Who did the butter? Put a little butter on there. Yeah, you gotta put like a pound of butter. There you go. It's too much butter. Now, Mr. IBringit, he's usually my taste tester, but I think he'll be happy. Oh, strawberry marmalade. No, I have peach. Of all random. I have some preserves though. I'm gonna try a little bit. I'm gonna dip this in the butter. Oh yeah, this is good. So do it. So if you Google the recipe, there are many different versions. One person does milk instead of the Greek yogurt, but it's like whatever you're comfortable with. You know what I mean? But I tried the Greek yogurt because it was on sale this week, so it looked good. Yeah. All right now, we did it. Oh, this is pretty good. All right, so I just took a little taste. Let me do one more. One more. Yep, this is a winner. So try it. But it was a pint of Greek yogurt, vanilla, and they said low fat. Try to do low fat, and then I did 1 3/4 cups of self-rising flour. And that was good. And like I said, I made it a little bit wetter than the guy, I saw the video of the guy who did it. And his was a little bit dry. So I like the fact that it's nice and moist and you get a nice, see, it's got a good, almost a cakey mixture. This would probably be very good French toast. Yes. So this is a winner, you guys. So try it. And we'll see if it makes it tomorrow. For tomorrow's live stream. I don't know. It might be hard as a rock. But thank you so much for the thumbs up. So, any takers? Let me see. I'm going to open this window again. Come on. Yeah, my computer I have to put a longer thing on there. But yeah, thumbs up. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for coming. This is good. Oh, did I bake in the oven or a crock pot? So I did it in the oven. And I'll show you the little thing that I made. Hey, Law. Let's see. It'll be gone by, well, I don't know. See, I'm not eating as much today. I really, you'll have some. Okay. But anyway, there it is. So let me pull that back a little bit. There it is. And, yeah, it came out really nice, And it's pretty nice. Let me see if I can turn it. There we go. Trying to get it in the shot there. But it came out nice, and I probably could have put egg white on there to make it more brown. But I didn't do I wasn't fancy, with the, but I don't think it really needs it because it's got a nice, hold on, let me see if I can, it's got a decent crust. I don't know if you can hear that, but you get a little bit of a crust. And I put flour when I rolled it out, and that's why it's a little bit white on the top. But yeah, they use the self-rising flour, which is good. All right, so give it a try. 2 ingredients. See, that's good. Now, if you like yeast bread, which I do like yeast breads, like for pizza, that one's not too hard, but you do have to let it rise twice. And it's always helpful if you... oh, hey, Shawnee. Good to see you. Shawnee 2003. Good to see you. Hey, everyone. Yeah, so we made the bread. It's looking good. Yeah, currants. Yeah, so that's good, Granny D. Yep, you could jazz it up if you want with currants or other fruit. Yep, they recommend that. And then, what was the other thing they said? Yes. Oh, you're cooking? Yeah, I figured a couple, I made breakfast and then I decided to do this 2 ingredient bread, which wasn't bad. But it took me like 30 minutes to bake it. They were saying it's about 17 to 20, but I'm using this, hold on. I'm using this silicone. This is what I was going to tell you. This is silicone here. And these silicone baking pans take longer to bake than the metal ones. So probably if you were using a metal pan, it would be 17 to 20 minutes. But this took like 30 minutes. Yeah. Oh, when am I going to the flea market? Yeah, we missed it yesterday. Like 9/11, it's a weird day. Like to go to the flea market. It's strange. Well, and the weather, actually, it was okay. But usually the problem with the flea market is if it rains, then nobody shows up. But there is one tomorrow. Yes. Oh, you can see how you do the bread without yeast. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So the basic recipe is 1 I use 1 cup of Greek yogurt, but vanilla, and they say low fat, so 1 cup. But actually needed almost 2 cups, I would say. Like I needed more, but it just depends on your pan. So you sort of just kind of get the texture that you want, and then it was 1 3/4 cup of self-rising flour, and that's the only difference. And if you don't have self-rising flour, because it's a little different from the regular all-purpose, there are a couple recipes on online that can tell you how to you can convert that into self-rising flour really easy. But the self-rising flour, if you're not aware, has the baking soda and baking powder already in it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's see. Yes. And then I've been using self-rising flour. That's what Law's saying. And can oh, and a can of beer. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, the beer I bet makes it nice and tender and makes it rise. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Okay. And the resting is the hard part. That's what JHK Reborn is saying. Yep. So yeah, so you have to wait because sometimes it takes an hour or two to let it rise. You're supposed to mix the dough. Like if you use yeast, you mix the dough, you roll it into a shape, into a ball, you cover it, you let it rise. It's like 2 hours, and then you beat it down again, and then put it in the shape that you want it, and then cover it over, and then let it rise again. So that's like 5 hours. That's why bread takes so long with yeast. But this was basically an hour. Yeah. Let's see. So resting is the hard part. I can make bread dough in 2 minutes, but then you got to leave it overnight for a good result. Yep. And the muffins. Now, which muffins were we talking about? I forget now. Jeez. Are we talking about the one with the beer? That sounds really good. So muffins. There's a lot of different kinds of muffins. Yeast bread. Okay, yes. So Granny D likes the yeast bread. What did I miss? I forget now. Oh, maybe she's talking about when Granny D was talking about you could add currants or other fruit. Yep, like raisins or dates, figs, currants. Yep. And but I haven't done muffins in a while. But I'll have to see if I can find you some recipes for those. Like yeah, it's been so long since I've made them. Let's see. Not 1 hour, 2 hours or so. Yeah, it takes a long time. Yep. 12 hours. Right. It takes a long time. Yes. That's funny. Yeah, so letting things rest is the hard part. It really is. You know what I mean? And you get anxious, because you're like, I want to get this done. Well, when you're making bread, this is a slow process. You know what I mean? Slower than average. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Well, listen, enjoy your rest of your afternoon. Thank you so much for coming. And I figure I'll try this 2 ingredient bread, and I'm going to say, go for it and do it. It's not bad. Yes. Sorry, your button didn't agree with you. I understand. Wait a second. Hang on just a second. Let me plug in real quick. And then I'll say a proper goodbye. Not goodbye, but we'll see you later anyway. Let me go ahead to plug in. Yeah, that's better. But I'll show you the bread one more time in the pan here. See, so there it is. So it's done. Oh, try this. Mr. IBringit. Tell me what you think. I just put some butter on there. But that's the bread. It's looking pretty. Oops, you stop moving. There you go. Yeah, he likes it. Hey, Mikey. Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, there it is, my messy counter. But yeah, he likes it. Hey, Mikey, and it's gone. So what do you think? Now, now somebody suggested French toast. That's your favorite. Mmm. So I could put some cinnamon on there. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. All right. So I think we did it. We're doing Dora. Lo hicimos. We did it. Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. We'll see you soon on the YouTube streets, and I'm done cooking for today. All right. So anyway, so peace, and take care of each other. Just remember, I Bring It Every Day is a safe space for anybody who wants to hang out. That's right. And thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it. Okay. We'll see you soon. And thanks, Bring It. Great street. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. We'll see you. See you soon on the karaoke streets. Oh, no. Steve-O's here. More important for me to wait for my steak than to rest and watch bread rise. That is true. Yes. Country Hustle. Peace. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so anyways, we made the bread. It's exciting. And go check it out about 10 minutes before. Yeah, we're good. So thank you so much. Peace and love. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.